YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Gallop Racer 2003. I wanted to play this game, take a little break from 2004. When I say a little break, I mean like literally a couple of days, because I have been enjoying 2004. But like I said, I also enjoyed these games as well, and it's nice to obviously take a break and kind of go through the rotation. So I think we got a new horse. It's been a while since we played, so as usual, it's going to take me a while to get into the groove of things. So we got Loving Bell here. It's a 3-year-old colt. Likes to go 7 to 10, or excuse me, 7 to 11 furlongs here on the dirt. Appreciate love and support on the channel as always. I'd like to make sure I let you guys know that obviously at the beginning of each episode. It really does help out a lot. You guys have helped my channel grow, and I'm hoping I can obviously push this channel to the next level with some new deals and arrangements here. So I really have you guys obviously to appreciate, you know, for that. So I'm just putting this information in a spreadsheet here. So we got a lot of horses in this game, and I don't know why. This horse, he's average. Like, there's nothing special about him. He's got no abilities. So in my notes, I have that I'm gonna retire, possibly retire Neat Account, or Nice Reason, excuse me. Now she's 4 years old. I'm assuming she's gonna be hitting her peak soon. Have we won with any horses yet? I wonder. I'm sure we have. I can retire her now. What's her stats? She's okay. Slow track okay. Can retire her pretty early. What's her growth again? Does it say? I know it says it. If I can retire her now, I think we already have a early, okay. Wait, I need to go to our pastures. I think we already have 2 brood mares. Can you retire these horses? Can you retire all these horses soon? Oh, okay. Not before peak. I think I can actually retire her. Yes, we can. So we already have 2 fillies. I mean, we already have a brood mare in there. Special Silence, or a mare. We could retire Nice Reason. We ran with her 5 times, and the best we've done with her is 2nd place, 3rd. But she hits her peak early. Actually, I'm gonna go to the pasture. Look at the horse we got. Like I said, I don't like having a lot of horses, and I really hate my silks in this game. I'm so mad you can't change them like in Gallop Racer 2004. I don't know what made me choose the Laker purple and gold. I don't know, and I don't really despise that color, but I don't like it. I don't like it anymore in this game. So here's who we retired. Special Silence, not a bad horse. Some C's, mainly C's. 1 B for breaking. So she's not bad. We could retire this other mare as well, just to see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do with her because not Academy. She's okay. Nice Reason. We actually won with another filly, Lost Sun, so she would probably be better to retire. Let's take a look at her. Lost Sun here. Can we retire her now? We can. Okay. I'm assuming she was peaking early too. Yep. Early growth type. 8 wins, 8 races, 2 wins, 1 place, 1 show. So we can actually retire her if we want to. Let's look at her stats. I mean, not these stats. I meant to just go back to the file. Yeah, she's actually not bad. She would technically be a better horse to retire at this point. Let's go ahead and retire Lost Sun as well. Just give us some variety. We can breed in April, so all we need is a colt. Now, Only Ocean, what's he looking like here? Average, so he's still got some time. We'll be able to retire him. Really good power and braking ability. Everything else is kind of, yeah. And we still have Courtly Gem. Love Courtly. Really good. Really, I should say she's solid. Yeah, okay. We got a couple of decent horses here. Yay. Alright, just got some good news in regards to the channel and partnership. And like I said, I really have you guys to thank for that. Without you guys watching the videos, you know, I wouldn't be able to get this far. So, alright, let's get in a race here. I'm sorry for wasting so much time. Who did we just retire? We retired Lost Sun, correct? Okay, so Lost Sun is out of here. Let's get Loving Bell in a race. Have we raced him yet? We have not. So let's get him in a race first. Like I said, 7 to 11 furlongs on the dirt. Okay, here we go. Get him ready to go. Need accounts. We'll get her going. She runs 8 or 6 to 9 on the turf, so we'll get her 7 furlongs here. Have her running against the girls. Oops. Nice reason. I'll get her going as well. Let's see. Nice reason. She goes 8 to 11. We'll get her in this grade 3. Actually, we'll stick to opens for now. I need to kind of... I did play a little bit before I started recording, so I feel okay, skill-wise. So I just still want to kind of ease these horses back into it. Only Ocean. Prefer to get him in an open if we can. But there's some... I guess we'll try a grade 3 with him. I mean, Only Ocean's a pretty solid horse, so he should be able to handle it. And then Courtly Gem. Get her in a race as well. Courtly's actually we can get her in a race. She'll be ready soon. 8 to 10 furlongs, so she's got a really short distance here. So we're in year 2 of this game. Only year 2. We're in year 17 in Gallop Racer 2004, so we got quite a while to catch up in this game, which we will eventually. Which we will. Figure 2004 is the most popular. It's what people like. That's what I'm enjoying the most right now. But we'll definitely get out there in this game as well. Just not dealing with the whole trainer aspect in this game is nice. That is one thing I do like currently. You know, like I said, just because in 2004, it's just... I'm not a huge fan of it. You guys know. I don't care what the reasons are for, you know, losing horses and all this stuff. I'm not a huge fan of it. I like it as a concept, but I feel it could have been executed better. So, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan. It's a great concept, and I like the individual personalities of the trainers. It definitely adds some variety and some interesting things to the game. But like I said, sometimes it's annoying the way you lose horses, and it's annoying how the relationships are affected. Like I said, for me as a gamer, and I don't think some of you understand this, I don't like playing games that are forcing you to do certain things. There are plenty of games that don't actually force you to do things. They allow you to really have control of how you want to immerse yourself in the game, how you want your experience to be. Obviously, this game is over a decade old, different times, but I just don't like the fact that, I should say in 2004, and we're the favorite here with the need account, so let's see if we can win this race. But like I said, I don't like games that force you to do certain things or objectives, or have to use certain things that you don't want to use, and that's unfortunately I would say one of the biggest things I don't like about Gallop Racer 2004. It punishes you for not racing on all the trainers' horses, and it shouldn't. You know, it should give you the flexibility to choose whose horses you want to run with. And as far as the relationships, I understand relationships being damaged if you actually perform poorly on a trainer's horse. I do get that. I do get it. Like I said, sometimes it's inconsistent, but I get that. But having your relationship damaged because you don't ride on their horses at all is just goofy. That would essentially be like saying, you know, jockeys and drivers in real life should be punished for not riding or driving every single trainer's horses. That's unrealistic. It doesn't happen. That is something that does not happen. You know, not every thoroughbred jockey is going to ride every horse from every thoroughbred trainer. You know what I mean? So that shouldn't be a thing to me in the Gallop Racer game. Now, we started our spurt pretty late, and that's my fault, so I don't think we're going to win this game. I mean, win this race. And I kept the horse at the back way too long, so that's my fault. I wasn't really paying attention, which always seems to happen. Like, I always seem to just kind of fall asleep in my first race recording, and then I pick it up, but I definitely shouldn't have bombed that. But like I said, it's the only thing I don't like about 2004. Like I said, I see the comments saying, oh, it's this and that. I get it. But you guys gotta understand, it's not a really fun concept. Even if it's worked okay for you, it's still not a fun concept, and it's still forcing you to play the game in a certain way. And like I said, just for me as a gamer, I don't like that. Maybe some of you guys like playing games where you're forced to do certain things. I've never been a huge fan of that. And like I said, there are plenty of games that don't force you to do certain things. So I would say that's really my biggest problem with Gallop Racer 2004. So I like the fact that this game is very similar, except you don't have that trainer aspect to worry about. That is like a relief. And like I said, it's visually pretty similar. You still have a lot of the same races, a lot of the same mechanics. So I think over time, I'll definitely get into this more, but I still enjoy 2004. Like I said, the trainer aspect sometimes is just annoying. It's annoying to me. Maybe, like I said, some of you guys love it and that's fine, but just understand that it is sometimes annoying for me because it's forcing you to play the game a certain way. And like I said, I've never been a fan of that. Never been a fan of games that force you to play it in a certain way, force you to do certain objectives that are, to me, unnecessary. Like I said, I'm performing well in Gallop Racer 2004. There's really no reason that I need to ride on everybody's horses. There's no reason. There's no real reason. If I'm performing well on Shiba's horses or Nazawa's horses or, Ribiera's horses, I don't need to perform well. I don't need to race, I should say, with Cook's horses or Pink's horses or, Parks. Like, that shouldn't be necessary. That's just forcing the player to do something, and everybody is different. Some of you maybe don't have a problem with it. I just don't like it. And like I said, I've just never liked it. As a gamer, I've never been a fan of games that force you to do certain things. I really don't. So that's it. That's my only thing with 2004. Hopefully, if you guys understand we're all different gamers, you'll understand that. Anyways, let's see. We're the long shot here today with only Ocean, so let's see what... Oh, I forgot the whip meter in here. So it's much less. Much less. That's not English. You cannot whip the horse as much in this game as you can in 2004. That's what I was trying to say. I don't think we're going to finish in last, though. Close enough. You're the long shot. We had no chance of this race, and I don't know if it was because of the grade or what. There's only Ocean. He hasn't done bad for us, so I'm not sure. And he can run on turf or dirt, so... Not a bad eval, though, actually, considering we ran that race pretty well, according to that. So we'll take it. We shall take it. I'm excited to breed in here, though. Unlike 2004, where it took us literally over 10 years to get our first foal. Not going to happen here. We're going to get our first foal, hopefully this year. Like I said, I'll retire one of the boys. I'll probably retire only Ocean, to be completely honest. And I think I can't retire him now anyways. I think he peaked, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. Only Ocean, did you peak? No, I don't think so. Did he? Yeah, he didn't peak yet. Okay. Well, still got time with him. That's fine. That is fine. Alright, let's go to another race. Let's see if we can get a win here. Well, we will. We'll get a win in this episode. Don't you worry. Okay, here we go. 8 furlongs in Miami. Racing with nice reason. Kind of middle of the field. So we run an ideally perfect race. Close to ideal. We have a chance to win here. Gate position 12, so starting from the outside. Horse wants to run towards the front. In fact, most of this field is filled with receders, so yeah. We'll see how this goes. I'm assuming the pace will probably be pretty fast. But let's see what we can do here with nice reason. Almost a perfect start. Okay. A couple other horses got out good too, which is not what we want, especially from gate position 12. Like I said, we are way on the outside. And also, sometimes I keep forgetting to adjust to the fact that you got to really get your horses out to the front early. Oh, did not mean to bump you. It's completely my fault. Now, fortunately, in this game, I don't really have issues with the controller and the maneuverability. It's a lot more fluid for some reason in this game for me. But like I said, I played quite a bit off screen, and gaps that I know I would not have had in Gallop Racer 2004, I was actually able to squeeze through and make happen in this game. So it's just so weird how the mechanics are different from this game in 2004. Like, even though they're visually, I would say, very similar, but there's still some major differences. Like, this gap in 2004, I would not have been able to squeeze through it all. I would have been completely squoze out. Okay. Here we go. Let's watch the whip meter. We're driving with nice reason. Nice drive here in the stretch with nice reason. The 4 is coming too. And the 11, we almost got the win. We got third place, though. We weren't supposed to come in third, so I'll take that. Gosh, I hate our silk so bad. Oh, I wish I could start over. I really, really do. I should have went yellow and pink. Like, that's a combination I actually like. I've done that before. Anyways, third place, we were supposed to finish 8th, so that's a good result. Position could have been better, I know, but we had S for the start stretch and B for the field, so we'll take it. We're going to get a win. We're going to get a win. There's no worries here. There's no worries. Just got to take our time. Take our time. Got to get better with the position. I would say that's probably the trickiest thing for me in this game. You really got to push. If your horse wants to be a front runner, or a procedure that is, you really have to get them to there, out of the gate, which I'm not really used to doing so much. So yeah, we'll focus on that. Alright. Let's go racing again. Cloudy conditions here. We'll see who's up next. Do 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 do. Alright. We are racing on Loving Bell for the first time, and we are the second favorite. That is good to know. So 7 furlongs of the dirt here looks to be good. He likes to sit in midfield, so that's even better. So we don't have to worry about getting him to the front. Just want to make sure he's not in last place, and he should be completely fine. All right, perfect start. Well, we don't really need one, but of course we'll take it. Let's see what the field does here, and there they go, and this is okay. We're ahead of the 5, we're ahead of the 9. He should be pretty comfortable right here. This is ideal. And like I said, positioning and moving seems to work a lot better in this game than 2004, so I'm not too worried about the AI. I know sometimes you can still get caught up and kind of in a bad spot if you're not careful, but it's, like I said, for whatever reason, it's much more fluid in this game than it is in 2004. I don't know why that is. Clearly, it's something different about the mechanics. Because obviously in this game you don't have the double tap feature for the left and right directional buttons like you do in 2004, so clearly, obviously, like I said, the mechanics are different to that extent. We got plenty of stamina here. Alright, let's see, let's go now. Oh, nice! Revolution? I was not expecting that at all. We're going to go right through this gap here. Punch right through Loving Bell, about to break his maiden. What a fantastic start. Told you we were going to get a win. Just takes time. It takes time, man. It's literally it. What a great win from Loving Bell. Probably what, 6+ lengths. That is an awesome win. And a Revolution too. That was as easy as a ride can get. We had a great start, literally a perfect start. I didn't have to move him at all, positioning wise. He was settled in perfectly. Timed our spurt, had the gap, and punched it. That's a solid first win for Loving Bell. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. So this will be dirt. Let's see, 7 furlongs open on San Fran. All right, yeah, 5 lanes. That's a good win. That's a good first win for Loving Bell. So his future is looking solid so far. And we'll continue to run him in opens and then eventually try to get him in a grade 3 and see how he handles that. But yeah, that's what we needed. 780 points, 1900 G's. We'll take it. Everybody else will probably be ready to go here, and they are. So let's get on the ocean, and I mean, he's not ready to be retired yet, so I guess we got to continue to race him until he's done. Let's try him out on the dirt. What's his distance? It's 9 to 12. Okay, we can try him in this grade 2. He's probably going to be outclassed, more than likely, but we'll see how he handles it. Nice reason. We'll try her again. We can retire her at any time, so I'm not going to use her as a brood mare, so I could retire her whenever I want to. We'll try one more race with her. San Fran seems to work well with her. 8 to 11 furlongs, though. Phoenix, I haven't tried. Yeah, we'll just race her in Phoenix in this grade 3, see how she handles that. I'm so used to doing this in 2004, going back when I don't need to. Loving Bell, wow, his condition is already blue again. That's pretty amazing. It's pretty quick, actually. That rarely happens. Like I said, the stats aren't great. When you look at it, the stats are not great at all. I mean, his health is solid, so obviously that explains his recovery. But that was a strong first win for him, so let's see if we can continue on that success here. We ran him on the dirt, as we need to, so 8 furlongs in the dirt. He should be a pretty heavy favorite in that race as well. We're going to give Need Account some time off. But, yeah. Of course, like I said, I want to make sure I don't have too many horses. Just not in the early goings. even still, once I get to a point where I think we're rolling, I still don't like too many. That's why I'm kind of glad in 2004 we finally dropped a couple through retirement, for breeding, and then just in general retirement. We lost Stormy Genius based off her performance, which, like I said, she was such a headache of a horse. I was trying to be patient with her, so I'm not really... I mean, it is what it is, especially since we lost Ardent Chariot already. I'm just kind of like, whatever. So, not good odds today here with Courtly Jim running against the girls, going 10 furlongs. I wonder... What's her health again? I mean, her health. Her stamina. Her stamina's 44, which isn't great. Well, a long shot here today. 8 to 10 furlongs on the turf. And this is open, right? Interesting. Very interesting. I'm not sure. Anyways, we'll see how she does here. Could have gotten a better start, but she gets out pretty nice. Now we got to make sure we push her to the front, so I'm going to go heavy here. So she picks up the speed, which she's taking forever to do. Like I said, just that wide gate position is just, it's just kind of unfortunate. You really do have to work a long way. You know, it's not ideal. It's not ideal having that type of a gate position. Now she's dropping a little bit. I don't want her to do that. Positioning is okay. This should be fine. Midfield to proceed her. Should be okay for 5 furlongs to go. I'm actually going to move to the outside of this horse because I didn't feel like we were getting any space that I wanted. I'm a little worried about stamina here. I feel like she's been running faster than I would have liked her to be running, so... I didn't bump that horse. It's crap. Okay, let's see what she does. I mean, we don't have great odds here today. That 6 horse just got held up. Cannot whip her a lot at all. It's like almost 3 whips, the meter would have been gone. Yeah, not much to do here with Courtly. I guess this is about as best as we can do. Wasn't expected to win. Kind of took us a minute to get her to the front, and then she started to drop some speed relatively quickly. Had to keep her up there. We're supposed to finish 10th. We finished 8th instead, so not terrible. Eval-wise, it was okay. Position definitely could have been better. Like I said, it's definitely something I got to work on, and I'll get better with it. I just got a lot of front and procedure runners, or front and procedure leg horses here. It's a little bit harder to get them to the front compared to 2004. Anyways, nice reason. Long shot. Grade 3. He's running against the girls strictly. Or no, she's not. Aren't we supposed to be strictly running against the girls? That's what the race said initially. But no, it's a mixed field here, so that's confusing. Whatever. Long shot odds. So, this game, we don't have the goals to beat. I guess it's just really performance which you got to focus on. Ooh, I did that a little too quick. But good start. We got early positioning here, so we still got to focus on getting her, like I said, to the front. And I got her running max speed, and we're still barely getting to the front. It is much tougher in this game. You really got to be aggressive. So for future reference, I would say it changes from game to game. Of course, you guys know I'm still not a huge fan of front or procedures, but there are exceptions to that. There are some horses that make it so easy. I don't mind, and I totally forget. Every horse to me doesn't have that ability. So in this game, I'm probably going to try to focus more on horses that are midfield to closers personally. Just because, like I said, getting to the front is a little bit of a hassle, an annoying hassle. I don't really like to deal with per se. Let's see if we can squeeze this gap here. I'm not sure if we can. Can we? Okay, opened up. We just got to finish decent, which is basically beating a couple of horses. That's what we do. Nothing special. I hope we beat our odds. Like I said, we don't have to worry about the goals, so I guess it's not too big of a deal. But still, it's a personal thing. Wow, record set by Red Show here in this grade 3, 145 and 1. Wow, we had double S for the stretch, so that means we actually ran our stretch about as best as we could. Position, again, not good. I gotta work on it. But of course, I'm only getting these bad position ratings with these front runners and proceeders because they're a lot harder to get to the front in this game. Unfortunately, which, like I said, when I first started this game, I wasn't thinking about that like I should have. Anyways, not bad results. We beat our odds both times. Nice reason. I can retire her, right? Yeah, because she's not doing well, so we're not going to register. Lost Son actually has a C overall, so that's great, but we're just going to retire Nice Reason for now. Just in general, she's out of there. I really do want to find a colt that I can retire for breeding, just so we can try to get our first foal in the spring. So, because Only Ocean, he has an average growth rate, and Loving Bell we just picked up. So, let's see. Can I negotiate? Actually, I forgot you can't just buy horses in this game. Let's see. Are these the only horses I can buy? These are the only horses I can negotiate for? Interesting. I thought you could just negotiate for any type of, you know, ranked horse. But all they're giving me is A's, S's, and double S's. Well, that's a bummer. So like I said, I would like to breed. Try to, but don't know if we're going to get that opportunity. I was going to check something out here, but I can't remember. Actually, yeah, I was going to go to the info office. Actually, never mind. Alright, let's go back to racing here. Yeah, we only got 4 right now. 4 horses. 2 races coming up. Here comes one. With whomever I do not know. So Courtly, she hasn't been doing as well as I would like her to. She's not a bad horse, but I think she was better in Gallop Racer 3. Anyways, Loving Bell, we are the favorite here today. Again, with this horse. Like I said, he's a midfield runner, which is ideal. We can get a great start, and I shouldn't have to do much with him. We can get a bad start, and I still shouldn't have to do much with him. So, hopefully, yeah, hopefully another smooth race for us. Gate position 3, so hopefully we'll be able to get some good inside position. Then open up on the stretch and take them to the wire. Not the greatest of starts, but we'll roll with it. Just gonna nudge him along here just a little bit. Like I said, you can't have him dead last, but this is okay. This is okay. Can we get inside position? Let's see. Hopefully this rail will open up for us. Hoping we can kind of just squeeze right through, because none of these horses, I think the leader is kind of the closest, but every other horse in front of us is it's a little bit of space. So hopefully we'll be able to squeeze right through. Stamina's looking good. Like I said, we're going to just try to sneak right on through here. We should have plenty of space. Okay. There we go. And I think we should have enough space just to get right through there. Hopefully. Can't tell. Are we blocked? I think we are blocked, so I gotta move. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. I'm blocked. Move. I don't want to bump, but I gotta get through here. Oh man, that's rough. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That's rough. I thought I was gonna have some space down there, and it was not open. It's kind of my fault. I don't know why the AI run like that, but again, that's a Gallop Racer thing. And we're just right behind each other. Like, they're not even trying to win. They're just running in single file line. Oh, that's well, it is what it is. I could have moved out. I thought the gap was there. Clearly, it wasn't. What can I do? What can I do? Thought the gap was there, and it wasn't. Ay. Okay, we're here with Only Ocean. Long shot here again. Only Ocean hasn't been looking good as far as our odds have been concerned. This is a grade 2. This is definitely tougher competition for him anyways. I'm not sure why I thought this was a good idea, but nonetheless, here we are. It's a bummer about that race with Only Ocean. Definitely botched that. Should have given myself more space. We got to get him to the front here, and he's struggling. Come on, get to the front, man. We just got to get past this too, and we should be okay. All right. Okay, he's to the front. Slow him down here. All right. We're the long shot anyway, so we just have to I mean, realistically, it's all about our eval at the end of the day. So there's no goal to reach. It's all about our eval, getting points, trying not to do a terrible job on the horse. Okay. Gonna get him going here. The easy inside trip. I don't know if we're gonna have the stamina though. There we go. Starting to fall down. But we're still in the money. Oh, we were. For a second, dropping down the order. So we were supposed to finish in dead last. We didn't finish in dead last, so we'll see what our eval is. See if that helps us. We're supposed to finish 13th. We finished 10th. And pretty good eval, 431. Means we ran that pretty well, considering. So we'll take it. We'll take it. I feel the consistency is there. Just still need to touch up on the positioning quite a bit. Especially we got to redeem ourselves on Loving Bell. Okay, it is officially March. We got one more month left. Only Ocean, can I retire you yet? You're not doing too well. Yes, I can. Finally. All right, so we should be able to have our first foal in this video, or at least, well, it won't be born until obviously probably the next episode, but at least we can start the breeding process. So, Only Ocean is gone. Now we are just down to 3 horses, which is much more my speed. And focus on everybody, give them the attention that they need, and figure out the best things to do. So Courtly Gem, we'll give her a shot again. Like I said, she hasn't really done well. She's finished 3rd, and everything else has kind of been abysmal. So she's not looking too good, but I hope she'll make a decent broodmare. So that's why we're keeping her around. So with Courtly, San Fran, she seems to like. So let's see if we can get her a race in San Fran. And doesn't look like anything is coming all the way until April. So we'll save her for that. Neat account. She appears to like Washington, so let's see if we can find that for her. We could try these others. Actually, let's see what else she's done. She's raced 6 times. Let's see. Doesn't tell me what tracks, I forgot. It just tells you the name of the races itself. So yeah, we'll have to just kind of have to wing it here. Well, let's see which courses in this game. I think it's the same as far as which ones have slopes and which ones don't. Toronto has a sloping straight. G3, I don't think she's a G3 capable horse. We got to stick these horses to the opens like I do in the other games. Top 3 go to the Azalea Cup. Did I read that right? I think I did. And Loving Bell. Let's redeem ourselves with him. What's his growth type? Average? Okay, so we'll have him for a little bit. Alright, let's redeem ourselves with Loving Bell. 9 furlongs in the dirt. Let's make sure, obviously, we get our positioning right. Like I said, it's officially spring. We got 2 brood mares in the pasture. We got 1 sire. So we should be able to get a foal. Hopefully we have enough money for that. Enough income. I hope. Anyways, we're up with neat accounts. 4.2. We are the 3rd favorite in today's race, which means we got a chance to win, but most importantly, finish in the money. So let's try to focus on that. Fortunately, she likes to run towards the back gate position 13, so that's actually a good thing. We don't have to worry about getting a great start. It's going to make sure. And it's a little bit shaded for closer, too, so we could probably have her there, even though that's not perfect, but she could be okay, even if we are dead last. My main thing is just making sure we don't have any traffic to deal with on the stretch. So let's make sure we probably keep her outside. I would think it doesn't really make sense to move her inside all the way from out here. Yeah, she keep her right here. This should be pretty ideal. She's running a little bit fast, a little bit faster than I would like, so we're going to slow her down a bit. But this is good. Hopefully this means she'll have quite a bit of stamina for a really strong stretch run. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Spacing wise, I know I'll have plenty of space to make my move. Her stamina's looking good right now. Almost 4 furlongs and she's not even halfway through. That is lovely. That is absolutely fantastic. That is what I like, for that stamina to still be shaded relatively blue by the time we get halfway through a race. So that hopefully puts us in a really good position to make a good run here. So like I said, we're just going to move her outside, and now we're going to get her going. A little wide, but it's fine. Let's see. Oh man, I may have underestimated the amount of time I thought I had in the stretch. Oh, I guess I should have started her sooner, eh? I thought I had way more time to get caught up. Well, that's a poor performance. I totally underestimated the distance. That's 100% my fault. Yeah, 11th place. That's actually awful. I should have gotten her closer much sooner. I thought I was going to have plenty of time. I was supposed to finish 3rd. That's poor. That was a really poor stretch run. I completely overestimated the time I thought I would have. Thought I was going to have plenty of time, and obviously I did not. Oh, that's poor. That's really poor. That's an annoying result you don't want to have, because it's completely avoidable. Gotta get her to the front a lot sooner. There's no excuse for that. Need a count. Let's run her again. Let's try to redeem ourselves, because like I said, that was pretty bad. 7 furlongs on the turf. Try to redeem ourselves here next week, which is coming up. We got Need a Count and Loving Bell up. Golly, I cannot believe. Like, it was at 3.5 furlongs. I'm like, I had plenty of time. And next thing you know, it's 1.6 remaining, and I'm nowhere near the front of the field. Again, really good odds. Second favorite. We need to do better. We need to do better. We got to get her to the front much sooner so she has a chance. We saved a lot of stamina, but what was the point when we left the race with still probably, what, a quarter of stamina left? At least 20%? Got to make sure we get her to the front much quicker. That's our only issue. We do that, we should be in a position to actually win this race. Because we could have won last race easily. So, like I said, I got to make sure I get her along to the front right now. Yeah, you really have to stay vigilant about getting your horses up to the front, because they will just and I know also running from the outside also affected us. So got to get her going now. You almost cut me off. This is much better. Much better. This is what we should have did in the last race with her. This is what I was trying to do, and like I said, I totally just mistimed it. Totally mistimed it. Now the 9 is still going. With her too much. Okay, the 9 has to be the favorite. Second place. All right, we'll take it. Yeah, that's what I should have did in the last race. Like I said, I just completely mistimed the distance and the spurt in general. Wasn't the favorite. Wow, orange field. Favorite actually came in 4th. Interesting. Okay, field wasn't good, but everything else was, well, field and position again weren't the greatest, because she technically was still supposed to at least be ahead of 1 or 2 horses, and I had her running behind the field for a good portion of the race. But second place. Redeem ourselves. Loving Bell. We are the favorite. Let's redeem ourselves with him as well. And let's actually make sure we win. Gate position 8. Again, he is also at midfield. running horse, so don't have to worry about a great start, but of course it's still ideal for that eval ranking. So let's try to focus on that, get them settled comfortably, make sure we know exactly what we're going to do movement wise. Another perfect start here, and we're going to see what the field does, and we'll just kind of react. Okay, this is okay. Like I do not have to do anything with him. I don't want him going too fast to the front, obviously it's not what we want, and I don't want him dropping that low either. Loving Bell, I just wanted you to stay ahead of a couple of horses. I didn't want you to be towards the front, and I also didn't want you trailing. This is not our game plan here. Now, I learned from that race that we messed up in regards to the positioning, thinking the inside was open. Clearly, it's not open now, so we are going to stay out here. Got to stick to my basics here. Stick to what usually works for me. Only game that the outside doesn't work is Gallop Racer 2001. That's like the only game where that strategy for me does not work too well. Again, just the mechanics and the stretches are just much different. Why would you move in and then you're just gonna move out? Like, the AI is so weird in these games. Okay, let's see. Why are we not going anywhere? What is happening? I mean, I timed my spurt. Oh, what is happening with Loving Bell? Now, the one time we had a bad, that was just bad positioning. This time, what happened? I don't understand. He had no kick whatsoever. I don't understand. He had zero kick. We were supposed to win that race, right? We came in 9th. We were supposed to come in 1st. What bad stretch. Okay, so timed it too late, I'm assuming. I mean, I thought I got going pretty early. I don't know how much earlier I was supposed to get going, but clearly that was not ideal. But he had no kick. The race we won with him earlier in this video, he had kick. He showed it. We rank up, which is fantastic, but that's weird. He had zero kick. That's really strange. I don't know what happened there. Jockey stats have been added to Jockey Days so you can better understand yourself. Breeding season has begun. Well, that's something to look forward to. I'm still bummed out about Loving Bell. That should have been a much better performance. 2 races we've dropped with him. I don't want to make a habit of that. Whatever. It's breeding time here. Let's get this started so at least next year we'll have our first foal. Now let's see what we're actually going to breed. We know obviously only Oceans are only stud. So we're going to be breeding him. And now we got to decide on the mares. Is there special silence? Like I said, pretty much a C average horse, even though her actual ranking is D eval. And we have Lost Sun, who obviously is the better of the two. So we'll breed Lost Sun and Only Ocean for our first foal. Stud fee is 10 G's. I hope it works out well. Let's do it. Mate successful foal expected next April. Yay! Looking forward to it. Like I said, I don't think I've actually had a foal in this game, so this will be fun. All right, let's see if we can get ourselves back into shape here. Lost Sun 3 expected. Awesome. I love that it just goes right into our My Horses, which is fantastic as well. Like I said, there's some things about this game I really enjoy. Just some of the simplicities, while still having that feel of 2004. I think sometimes it can be the best of both worlds, depending on how you look at it. So we'll need to count that 9 furlong race there. Courtly Gem, we'll try to get her back into some, or this is a Loving Bell, excuse me. We got to get a win with him. We've dropped the last 2 races. No excuses for that. So let's see if we can redeem ourselves. I really need to try to get him going sooner. Because it's not like we've lost a race based off of stamina. We've lost it based off of not finding good positioning, or in the last case, not starting his spurt soon enough. So let's make sure we focus on that. Try to get him a win. Anyways, we're here with Need Account. Okay, we can finish in the money. The favorite is the 4, Gray Sky. So pretty, kind of a competitive field. We'll see. Leg-wise, should be a lot of midfield and proceeders. Only 3 front runners, 1 closer, and that's Popular Dragon. 3-year-old fillies and colts going 9 furlongs on the turf. Let's see what we can do here with Neat Accounts. Try to redeem ourselves. Okay, not the greatest, but we'll manage. Now, fortunately, she can run midfield and closer. We'll try to, like I said, make sure we just keep her in a good position here. I don't know if that rail is going to be open. Now, this is too far. I'm noticing sometimes the leads here can get pretty stretched out pretty quickly. I think a little bit more than 2004. Sometimes these leads can be more than 10 lengths. 2004, that happens, but not that often. So I like that the AI actually seem to kind of respond to your movement in this game sometimes. Like I said, it's weird. Some of the mechanics in this game seem to be much more fluid and responsive than 2004, which is backwards. We got to get her going now because we're way back here. Now we're held up. We need a gap. I can't do anything, so I just got to be patient. 2.5. We just got to get her going now. We didn't have a choice. Hopefully we can squeeze this gap, and hopefully those horses don't move in. Come on, neat. Can we catch a couple of horses here with some fatigue? Whipped her too much. She doesn't really have any drive. And granted, we went up a slope. I keep forgetting. I may need to be really mindful of that. These horses don't have great power ratings, and I'm running them up these slopes. It's not ideal, so I'm going to have to be a little bit more mindful. We were supposed to come in 4th place. Wow. Bad stretch run again. It appears maybe I'm starting a little too late. I may have to get going earlier than I thought. So I have to get going earlier than I thought, as well as focus on what races I'm putting these horses in. Let's check to see if we can negotiate for any new horses. Probably not. Anything decent? Oh. Can anybody answer me that? Why can't you negotiate for horses that are like B or lower? Like B, C, D, or E? They're only giving me an option to negotiate for horses SS, S, and A, which clearly we don't have the money for, so that's kind of goofy. Anyways, we're here with Loving Bell, I think? No, Courtly Gem. Let's see. Not good odds again with Courtly. I need to check her growth. Maybe she's going to peak at a later time. Anyways, we got to get her to the front. Fortunately, we got gate position 1, so let's try to do that. We'll get her spurt going earlier and see if we can just kind of beat the field. Almost a perfect start. We'll take it. Got to get her to the front. Got to get her to the front. Our job isn't done yet. Go to the front. Go to the front. Go to the front. I'm running her full speed. Why is she not going to the front? Oh my goodness, that's so much stamina. I know it's bad. She wasn't going to the front. Ay, ay, ay. I didn't want her to be leading. I was just trying to get her at least to be behind this horse. Oh my goodness. Courtly, what are you doing? I loved Courtly in Gallop Racer 3. She was not like this in that game. Now I didn't even tap anything. She just started accelerating by herself. Courtly is proving to be quite an issue. I don't know if she's going to be worth keeping. Might just stick to Need Account and Loving Bell. Just stick with our 2 horses. Our stamina's dropping quite a bunch because we used so much trying to get her going. I know I could have tried to squeeze that gap. Okay, now it's open. Okay, let's just see how she fights here. No drive at all for Courtly. No drive whatsoever. That is absolutely awful. Yeah, Courtly hasn't been doing well. I might just get rid of her. I don't know if she'll be worth keeping. Like I said, I'll check what her growth is going to be, but if she has an average growth, not keeping her. Because these results are not going to do it for us. We were supposed to come 8th. Ended up finishing way worse than that. So, blah, 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 blah. I got started earlier there. She just had no drive. I don't think there was anything else I really could have done. Granted, I got a B ranking, but... Alright, let's see. Courtly, what's your growth supposed to be? Early. You're already peaked. The thing is, her power is good and her feel is good. Her temper is okay. Like, I kind of want to keep her. just for breeding purposes. Maybe I just won't race her for a while. Hopefully I don't lose her. But it's rough. It's rough. Anyways, Lovey Bell's up. We need to win. We've botched the last 2 races with him. We won our first race with him in this video, broke his maiden, and we have botched the last 2. We need to win this one. Okay, position 2. We are the favorites again. We need to get this win. I'm gonna make sure I get him going earlier. Hopefully, we won't have too many horses ahead of us on that inside position if we can continue to keep it. Perfect start again, as we always do. Now I'm going to push him towards the front just a little bit here, just to try to get him established a little bit. Now I don't have to really do much with him to get him to the front. Courtly, I had to like really urge her along. I'm just trying to just get him here. Okay? Like I said, it's got to time my spurt right. We clearly got to get ahead of the field. Last 2 races, spurts were a little bit late. We got blocked in the 1 race with no inside position, and then the last race we ran with them, it just seemed like we timed our spurt at the wrong time. We waited too late. Again, it looks like the rail is open. I don't know if it is. I really don't. I have no idea if the rail is open, so I got to get him moving up here now. Okay. Now it appears the rail is actually open this time. Now, like I said, we're the favorites, so I want to make sure we try to get a jump on the field here. Okay. No whip. 10 is coming. No whip. 10 is really coming. I will try just to see. 10 is coming. What else am I supposed to do? I know I used quite a bit of stamina. I didn't have a choice. I had to get him going soon. Golly, we just keep getting these races where we're the favorites, and I ran that race the same way I ran the first race we won with them. I don't... Let's see what they say about the stretch. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Start later? D for stretch. 1 minute it's too early, the next minute it's too late. The race before that I started too late and we could not catch up. This race I start early and the horses catch up to us. Like, which one is it? Which one is it? Come on, man. I'll try Courtly one more time. Like, I don't get it. Which one is it? Is it too early or is it too late? 3 races. We were supposed to be the favorite. Last 3 races we were supposed to win. 4th, 9th, and 4th. That is awful. It's like absolutely awful. I just... I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me look at his stats. Am I doing something wrong here? His stamina's not great, I'm aware. His speed is okay. His feel isn't the best, but I mean, he's average. He's not terrible. He's just average. Yeah, it seems like we're just... I don't know what's happening. Spurts are just not going for us. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating when you're the favorite. If I wasn't the favorite, I really wouldn't be caring all that much. But since we were supposed to be winning these races, supposed to be. That was not a guarantee, but it means we had a good chance. We haven't won. It's 3 races in a row with Loving Bell. I don't understand. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. One race I timed his spurt too late. We got absolutely demolished. The last race we just did, I timed his spurt early and he gasses out. Now granted, maybe I used quite a bit of his speed trying to get him to the front so we didn't lose position. That could have been an issue, I guess, but it's still like, come on, man. We'll see. Not sure what else they want me to do. Yeah, Courtly, her response is not good at all. It's like I said, I'll barely race her. Because her stats are okay to use her as a brood mare. I just don't want to race her that much anymore. Just one whip here, squeeze through. I mean, this is expected. It's not like we were gonna have some crazy stretch burst. Yeah, Corley has no kick. She just kind of just flattens out. She flatlines, and that's it. She doesn't go anywhere. She doesn't go up. She doesn't go down. She's just flat. Oh, she's just flat. So we're gonna avoid racing her as much as we can. We'll try to put her in a race once her temper meter goes to basically that yellow. That's when we'll put her in a race. Otherwise, we're gonna race her very sparingly, so we can keep her around. So let's enter in another race, like for 8 to 10. And like I said, we're gonna wait until she starts getting a little anxious here. Grade 3, I don't think she's capable of handling that based off of her most recent performances. Can we get her in an open? Yes, we can. Get her in July. It's at least 2 months from now, so we'll have a little bit of time off with her. Need a count. Let's try to get her going again. 6 furlongs? Can she run 6? Yes, she can. Alright, let's see how she handles the shorter distance. A Loving Bell, just at this point where it's like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this horse. A G2 on the dirt in Nagano. I'm going to do it because we're probably not going to be the favorite. I'll feel a lot less pressure, and I'll just try to beat our odds. I think that'll be a lot better. So 2 races today with Neat Account and Loving Bell. Courtly Gem, she'll be off until July. Like I said, with this G2, Loving Bell should not be the favorite, so I feel a lot more easy with that. But until then, we're going to race with Neat Account first. And she is the quote-unquote favorite here today. Post position 13. Only 6 furlongs, so this is going to go quick. Her meter is so slow, yet I still struggle to get that ideal start. Well, let's see what happens. The field here. Okay, they're running pretty fast. I just need to get it past like a horse or two. That's all. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. So I know I'm going to have to get her going a little bit sooner, especially since we're making this outside trip. Getting her going now should be okay. Okay, we'll get her going now. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on. You didn't even need to do that. Had so much space. That's so ridiculous. I hate that so much. I really do. Oh, I hate that so much. Even though we're about to win this, that's still extremely frustrating. You didn't need to move there at all. You did not need to move. Golly, that's a good win, but it's still... the AI in this game are so annoying sometimes. I swear to you. They are so obnoxious. Just doing dumb things. There was zero reason to move where that horse moved. There was nobody else on his outside. At all. He had plenty of... He literally could have stayed in his lane. He could have stayed in his lane. There was zero reason to move. And to force me to have to check up. Like, zero reason. Just stay in your lane. Oh my gosh. The AI in this game are ridiculous. Anyways, that was a good win. Here we are with Loving Bell. Better odds here today. I feel more comfortable. So, let's see. Where were we supposed to finish? It's harder to tell because it's not like Gallop 2004 where they actually have like the number. With the word fave, letting you know what position you're probably going to finish in. Let's see. 6, 7, okay. We're supposed to finish, it looks like 10th. 10th or, yeah. So if we can finish 10th or better, I think that'll be okay. We can finish 10th or better, that will be okay. Now, if this was Gallop Racer 2004, we would be winning this race because we win this race. We've won this race like every year in that game for the last 6 years on that file. This game is a little bit different because we don't have any G1s yet. Can't wait till we get to that point, though. Really excited to get to the G1 or to have G1 caliber horses. Of course, get originals in this game as well. Cannot wait. So we're okay with Loving Bell right now. Like I said, there's no pressure. I don't have to win this race, so I feel a lot more, I just feel a little bit better in that regards. Can we squeeze through this gap? We can. Okay, I'm going to slowly get going here. They're going to move. I know they're going to move. All right, let's see what you got, man. Let's see what you got. I could have stayed there. I didn't trust the AI. I did not trust the AI to do anything. I think we're finishing about as best as we could. Like I said, I mean, we weren't expected. I don't think we were supposed to finish 12th. I'm pretty sure we were at least supposed to get 10th. 9th, wow. Bad stretch again. Like I said, I want to think that I'm starting too late, but the race before that I started soon and we gassed out. I literally don't know what to do. It's not that easy when you've essentially been docked for starting your spurts late and early. Of course, starting at the perfect time is the whole point, but if you can't figure out if you're going early or late, it's kind of hard to do that. It's a little bit difficult. So I don't freaking know. Alright, everybody should be good to go. Well, Loving Bell isn't. Needed Count is. She got a first... Was that her first win? Yeah, it was her first win. So, that was 9 furlongs, was it not? No, 6. 6 furlongs. Alright, a couple more 6 furlongs. Runner in a grade 3? Let's see. Let's see if she can handle the grade 3. Oh, man. We have not been doing... It's so weird. I don't know what's going on with Loving Bell. We won our first race in pretty convincing fashion. Now it's just like I can't find the rhythm with him again. It's very weird. Let's do 8.5 furlongs on the open. We'll probably be the favorite again. I'm going to try to manage our stamina well. If anything, I know in the one race where I used quite a bit of his stamina, trying to get him to the front. I probably should have just held back and just waited until it was really time to get our spurt going. But I don't know. Anyways, needed counts. We have a chance here. We're the 3rd favorite. We're right next to Vast Account in gate position 11. No doubt if this was an open, we'd be the favorite. So let's see how she does. See how she does. We got to finish 3rd or... Well, we don't have to finish 3rd or better. That would be ideal, clearly. A little early. But decent. See what the field does. Okay. This is fine. This is pretty okay, actually. I'm just gonna let her run at this point. I mean, she's only running at half speed anyways. Why would you move in like that? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, the AI are so ridiculous. And you're just, okay, at least you swung all the way out. At least you tried to be decent. Golly. This is what I mean. Like, these moves are so obnoxious. There's zero reason. And that horse ironically won. Like, wow. Do I have a bowl of words for you? 2nd place, though, that's a good effort. That's a good effort. Again, I think we got checked up. I think if that didn't happen, we could have had a little bit of extra time. A little bit more extra time to get going. I mean, what can you do? You're not expecting the AI just to move into your lane like that, even though it happens. You don't expect it. You don't want to just be so paranoid that you do dumb stuff. I'm just thinking, okay, AI's got perfect. He's got his lane. He's in great position. He doesn't need to move. He literally crosses inside. Golly. So, at this point, it's funny. I'm so used to it now. It's actually funny. I'm just like, wow. AI making reckless moves. No surprise. Again, we're the favorite here with Loving Bell. We need to freaking win. Gate position 6. Can we win? Again, I don't know what to do with the spurts. When I time them late, we definitely can't catch the pack. That has been proven. I've timed it early once and we lost stamina. So, you know, I'm just hoping. I'm hoping we can stay like this the whole race. I'm going to try to keep him behind the horse just so he doesn't go ahead of them in case he gets over eager. He shouldn't, but things happen. I know I can move him inside right now, but I don't trust him to not want to gun it. Now we're going to move with this horse. Stamina-wise, we should be okay. Okay. Move them now. 3 furlongs. They're telling me I have to get going sooner than that. That's absolutely ridiculous. Where is the drive in this horse? I do not understand. He has no drive anymore. He doesn't go anywhere. Like, are you kidding me? And as the closer, how much earlier am I supposed to get him started? This is what I mean. I start late. Not even late. 3 furlongs is still not late in this game. Not to me. Like, what? He has so much stamina left. Am I really supposed to start at 4 furlongs? Is that what they're telling me? 3.5? I guess I got to start at 3.5 right now, because he still had plenty of stamina left. Ay, ay, ay. We didn't do that in the first race we won with them. I'm so confused. I'm literally so confused. I'm so confused. We didn't even start. Loving, like, what are you doing, bro? Work with me, man. We did not start that early in the first race we won with him. Or that late, I should say. We did not start at 4 furlongs. We started below 3 furlongs. Why all of a sudden now is it... it's getting obnoxious. It's really, really getting obnoxious. Like, come on, dude. I mean, clearly I saw we had plenty of stamina left, so I'm going to start earlier than 3 furlongs. I'm going to try to start at 3.5 now. Maybe 3.7. Like, holy crap, man. Am I missing something here? Man, his braking isn't good, so I know it takes him a while to reach top speed, but golly. It's like we have to start our spurt halfway through the race. That's insane. It's like actually insane. It's basically what the game is telling us. You're running 8 furlongs, you got to get going at 4. Like, I know, I watch horse racing. I see it happen sometimes. But it doesn't happen all the time in every race. It's like obnoxious. Oh, it's super obnoxious. Well, Corley Gem's up here today. Not looking forward to this, but we got to do it. Like, seriously, I started at 3 furlongs, and that still wasn't enough. I really am going to have to start at like 3.7 or 4 furlongs. That's just... Ay, ay, ay. And watch, I do that and we're going to tire out. I guarantee you if we start at like 3.5 or 3.7, he's probably going to gas out. It's like, where do you start? I clearly cannot start at 3 or lower than that. I can't. He doesn't catch up. He has no drive for whatever reason. So I clearly have to start him earlier than where I've been starting him. I clearly have to start him at like 3.5. That's like the 3rd race I've started him at 3.0 or lower. And he goes nowhere. He might as well be running backwards. He goes nowhere. He's just running in place. So now I got to start him sooner. And I'm telling you, watch. If I start him at 3.5, which is basically what the game is telling me based off of the stamina and based off of the grades we've received and the fact that the last 4 races with him, 3 of them we did start at 3 furlongs, which I guess is pretty late. Game is pretty much telling me you got to start early. Watch, we start early. He's going to gas out. I'm going to be like, WTF, where am I supposed to go with him? Like, seriously. Like, come on. Got to work with me, man. Well, we're blocked. We have no gap. There's nothing I can do. But it is what it is. I don't know why Courtly is so bad right now. She does nothing. She has no kick, no drive. Like I said, I just want to keep her for breeding, but golly, it's getting to a point where I'm just like, is it even worth it? She's still ranked E. I'm thinking she's going to be D ranked by the time she reaches her peak, but man, oh man, she's becoming a headache. Starting to remind me of Storming Genius. I do not want any flashbacks of that experience. I do not. We just went through it and I'm already traumatized by it. I do not want to go through that again. Yes, I know you're tired and exhausted because she's E ranked. Her power is dropped. Her feel is dropped. She hit her spurt early. Yeah. Okay, I forgot. She had an early spurt. Or excuse me, early growth anyways. Okay, we can retire her now. Is she better to replace? Special Silence? Special Silence is D. Courtly Gem is E. Technically speaking, she's not worth retiring over. Even though her stats look better. I'm really confused. Her stats look much better, but out of 11 races, we only showed once. That's not good. You know what? We're just going to get rid of her. Just going to get rid of her. Whatever. Like, I'm over it at this point. We'll stick with these two. I still like Neat Bell. I just can't figure out what's going on with our freaking spurts. But like I said, I'm going to start at 3.5. Guarantee you the game's going to be like, he's too tired. It's too early. We're on need a count, though. Yielding conditions. She is the favorite. Let's see if we can actually win here. Gate position 2. Hopefully we get to the front. Well, we don't need to get to the front now, but hopefully we're able to get to the front. It's time for our spurt and the stretch run without much resistance. Okay, I gotta get her moving. This is a little too far back. Okay, I don't want you gunning it. I was just trying to get you through this field. Through this little pack right here. That inside is tempting, but I know it's not completely open. I'm not even going to do that to myself. I'm really not. Not even going to do that to myself. Of course, you're just going to move right in front of me. As if you didn't have space. Golly. Come on, Neat. Mow him down. Mow him down. Mow him down, girl. Mow him down. It's amazing how we're winning these races with her despite the AI racing like absolute JACK. You spell the rest out for obviously people that are of age and know what that means. Like seriously, they are racing like real JAs, man. Literally forcing us to check up, to move out. Like golly, stay in your lane. Why can't they just stay in their lanes? They're moving for no reason. They have no horses in front of them, and they're just moving and obstructing us. Anyways, Loving Bell, we're not the favorite here today. That's actually good. No pressure, but can we actually perform what we need to? Technically speaking, we should be finishing in 4th or 5th. Let's see if we can do it. Again, I'm going to time my spurt early here. We've been doing 3.0 last couple of races, and we have gone nowhere. He has been running backwards. Let's see what happens if we start him early. Guarantee the game's going to be like, he's tired. Spurt rate or we'll see. Maybe it will change. Not holding my breath. Not counting my chickens. I guarantee. If we start him at 3.5, watch. It's going to be like he's going to gas out. I guarantee it. And I understand running him on the outside is going to tire him more. I totally get it. I totally get that, but golly, man. Even with inside position, it's like he still is gassing out. It just doesn't make any sense. Watch, 3.5. We're going to get him going at 3.5. Like, we're going to get him going. Okay? 3.5. We're getting him going now. Going to whip him once just to get him right to the front here. We're going to have to go really far. I know I can move inside, but I don't trust the AI. I really don't. Of course you're going to move all the way out. At least you gave me some space. Like, I understand we're running really far outside, but like I said, I don't trust the AI when it comes to that inside positioning. Like, it's not always there. We still have so much stamina left. Are we really supposed to get going at 4 furlongs? Like, are you kidding me? Is that what... I mean, I said 4th or 5th. That's actually okay. I think we were actually supposed to finish 4th. We're supposed to finish 4th. I'm okay with that. Silent Bomb sets a record. Yahoo. Stretch. D. Again, I guess I'm supposed to get going sooner. Like, ridiculous. I know I cannot get going at 3.0 or earlier than, or later, I should say, than that. He goes nowhere. we gotta do it again. Now we really do have to get going at 4 furlongs. That was a better result. I can't remember the last time I had to race. I'm trying to say, I can't remember the last time I was on a horse in any of these games where I had to get their spurts going at 4 furlongs. I cannot recall the last time I ever had to do that with the horse in this game. Especially depending on the distance. Like, that's obnoxious. But anyways, we're going to do it here because, like I said, he still has a good chunk of stamina left. Like, too much. He has way too much stamina left. Anyways, need to count. She's been doing well. She's the favorite here again. She's been in great form. At least I know she's going to give us consistent results. She's relatively easy to work with. And again, you know what? I don't have to start as early with her. You know what I mean? Like, she has the same leg type as Loving Bell does. And I'm winning with her. So clearly, like, you know, like, yeah. Clearly it's a horse thing more so. Of course, it's a jockey thing in regards to me knowing when I need to get the horses going on their spurts. Of course we know that, but like, he takes a while to get up to top speed. She's much quicker. She's much quicker. Okay, we're going to get her going. Get her going. Pushing right past them. Right past them. This is what we could be doing with Loving Bell. Literally. And we got a Revolution. This is literally what I've been trying to do with Loving Bell, and it's just not working at all. It's not working. Like I said, they have the same leg type. Their stats aren't drastically different. And we blow this field out by more than 10 lengths. Like, I know how to play the game. I just don't understand what's going on with him. I really don't. Easy win. And like I said, I didn't even need to get her going that early. I really didn't. And we get a Revolution. Another back-to-back win for Need to Count. She is rolling. This filly is looking solid right now. Literally. Like I said, it's clearly Loving Bell. I don't know how I won that first race with them. Now I'm just like completely lost. But here we go again. Again, we're the favorite. And again, I'm going to make sure I time my spurt at 4 furlongs. We tried 3, failed. We tried 3.5, did better. Now we got to try at 4. There's no other options. There's literally no other options. I just hope we don't have to use too much stamina before then. Because we're finishing the race with way too much stamina. We should be finishing the race with barely anything left. We're finishing the race with at least still probably 15% at least. 15% worth of stamina. That's way too much remaining. It's way, way, way too much. So like I said, 4 furlongs, I'm getting him going, and I'm going to try to keep him inside because I realize he does not do well handling the outside. I know that's how I like to run, but I've noticed he does not handle it well. I'm understanding of that. It's just, you know, you got to work with the positioning. I would rather not play this game like bumper cars and just bump the horses out of the way. Like, I got to get him through this gap now. Okay? Got to get him up here. Can we squeeze this gap? Can somebody move? Okay, the gap is just there, thankfully. Where is the kick? Oh, I whipped him too much. Come on, Loving, get through there. Get through there. Fight, 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 fight. I know some of you guys probably think I'm crazy. I know what I'm talking about. 4 furlongs? Really? That is insane. I have to get this horse going halfway through the race. And like I said, I've watched horse racing. I see it happen. It actually happens quite a bit in the Asia circuits. It happens quite a bit. Okay? It really does. Sometimes some horses get going at 4. Sometimes they literally don't get going till a furlong and a half left, and they have this amazing spurt. Okay? But 4 freaking furlongs? I literally have to get him going halfway through the race. Like, oh my goodness. I told you though. I literally was giving you guys a step by step. I'm like, okay, 3 furlongs, failed. 3.5, better. I'm like, watch, it's going to be 4 furlongs. What happens? 4 furlongs. Therefore, we get a win. 2 wins. I know it. I know some of you guys watching these videos are like, what is this guy doing? I know what I'm doing. It's just like, I just try to have a mindset that like, okay, I shouldn't have to do this. But I understand. Sometimes you do. And it's just a little ridiculous sometimes. Like I said, I get it. I know it happens. I've watched it. But seriously, I basically have to get this horse going halfway through the race for him to have a chance. Like if the race is 10 furlongs, I have to get him going at 5. You realize how crazy that sounds? Oh my gosh, that's I didn't mean to register them for races that quick, but they might actually be in the blue now. Yeah, they are, fortunately. Anyways, it's been an okay year. Like I said, we've struggled a little bit with Loving Bell. The other horses, I mean, they were just kind of one and dones, and I knew I was going to retire them. Loving Bell, not the favorite here today. Ironically, now that I figured it out, watch. Now he's just going to start like having these mediocre to terrible odds. Oh, this is funny. I'm actually having fun, by the way. If anybody thinks like I'm frustrated or no, I'm not. It was annoying, the whole thing, trying to figure this out with Loving Bell. That was annoying because I'm just like, come on, I got to get this horse going halfway through the race just for him to have a chance at winning. And like I said, I know what happens. I know what happens in horse racing. It's not always common. It depends on the field, depends on the pace. So there's a lot of variables that'll dictate how soon a horse needs to get going. We all know that. I was just hoping. Like I said, I can't remember the last time I raced with the horse in any of the Gallop Racer titles where I had to get them going basically halfway before the race. I cannot, I promise you, you guys that have been here for a while, I cannot name a horse that I had to get going halfway through the race. I can't. I literally cannot think. It's been that long. I'm sure maybe it's happened at some point, but it's literally probably in reality been over a year. I know it has been over a year. Like, I gotta get him going like now. No speed. He's not kicking. I mean, we're not the favorite anyways. I don't think there's much I can do. Like I said, I know his braking skill is terrible. Or it's not good. It takes him forever to get the top speed. I'm well aware of that. I get that's why I have to get him going sooner. But it's just like, golly, bro. I didn't mean to whip him that much. I knew what I was doing there. Just should have whipped him initially like a 3.5. A little bit earlier than that just to get him to that top speed a lot quicker. Because I know he takes forever. You're supposed to finish 4th. Finish 9th. I know. Man. Takes this horse forever to get going. Really does. Whatever. We're back on the filly. We're back on the lovely filly. Need to count. It has been a joy to ride here. She responds well. We don't have to get her going halfway through the race. Need accounts, I appreciate you. And again, you're the favorite. Should be another win. Let's keep racking them up here. Even though they're opens. I mean, like I said, you got to run your horses in the competition that they are best matched for. Your horse isn't prepared or isn't skilled enough to run in Group 1s or Group 2s or even Group 3s, and you just got to come to those terms and just run that horse in opens. Obviously. I know it's not as exciting, but you guys have watched me play. You know we're going to get to a point eventually where we get some really solid grade 1 horses and we'll be able to really find our form and dominate. You know, it's just a matter of time before we get there. Right now, it's still only year 2 in this game. We're basically in the infancy of this file. I'm going to get her going now because like I said, she needs that kick. You're just going to pan out as far wide as you can. But we're going to drive here. I didn't mean to whip her that much, but I think we're going to catch this horse. Just want to make sure we got the space. She's tough. This is a tough filly. She digs in. She's going to get past the 8. We're going to get another win. Why can't Loving Bell be this simple? Seriously. Why can't he be this simple? I don't understand. This filly need a count. She is... Pff, I have no complaints. You are amazing. You are amazing. Thank you. Thank you for the third win in a row. Third win in a row with her. Now she's not even... I don't even know if she's a Group 3 horse. I'm going to keep racing with her in opens until we potentially lose. I don't want to break her winning streak by trying to put her in a grade 3. We need points. We need money. I'd rather just continue to stack it the easiest way. But I'm going to double check her stats. Anyways. To see. She's actually okay. She's at 14 meets, 4 wins, 3 places. Like I said, I don't think she's a G1 horse. She could probably handle some G3s. Realistically speaking, her speed is almost 70. Her growth type is average. She's only 3 years old, which means she'll probably be in her best shape next year. The way I look at it, let's just wait. Let's just wait till next year to maybe start running her in Group 3s. I don't think there's any point to do that now. She's been in great form right now. I don't want to jeopardize that. We can run it. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's run her in the Sprinters Cup. Let's run her in the Sprinters Cup. I'm comfortable riding her. I know we're probably going to be the long shot, but we'll see how she handles it. Loving Bell. Grade 3, not feeling it, but we'll do it. Actually, no, we need to give him some more time off. Grade 2, I don't really want to do. There we go. We'll try a grade 3 for you. 7 furlongs. Like I said, realistically with him now, I would rather not be the favorite. But even still, even when we're not the favorite, we're still getting these odds of having to finish in a certain place, and we're still not finishing where we should be. That's a problem. Still a problemo. Still a problemo. All right. Loving Bell. Like I said, I don't think he's a graded stakes horse, which is fine. Middle of the field, which means technically we're supposed to be beating, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're supposed to finish in 8th or better. Well, let's see if that happens, since we have to get him going. How long is this race? 7 furlongs? We have to get him. I mean, we can't even get him going at 3.5. That won't even suffice. We already know that. We already know getting him going at 3.5 is already going to be way too late. We still have to get him going at 4 furlongs, which is insane. I'm keeping him here because I don't know what's going to happen to the inside. I don't know if it's going to clear up. I have no idea what's going to happen. Hopefully we can shoot this gap right in front of us and be okay, but I don't know. These gaps are not looking... Okay. Got to get them through right now. No gap. We can't move. It's not there. It's not there. Oh my gosh, it's literally not... Okay, now it's here. Golly. That wasted quite a bit of time. Fortunately, we were able to get through. Alright, come on. Let's see if we can catch this horse. Let's see if we can get lucky. That horse on the inside got held up. Oh, here comes the 3 out of nowhere. 4th place. Much better. Much better. Much better, Loving Bell. Thank you. But you guys, I mean, I got him going at 4.5 furlongs. Like, literally. I wasn't joking when I said we have to get him going halfway through the race. Whatever distance it is, I got to get him going halfway through. And in the case of 7 furlongs, like I said, 3.5 is still too short. The G1 here. We don't go through the post parades, but we will here today because it's our first one. And not bad odds for Nina Count. Wow. She is much better than I thought. Thought we were going to be like a huge long shot. I mean, technically speaking, 1, 2, we can still finish 6th or better. That's crazy for a G1. Aunt B is in this race. Arctic Crop is in this race. Urban Winner, Dandy Sprinter, Formal Stage, Lost Saint. Golly, this is a stacked G1. Let's go through the post parade, shall we? Let's go to the paddock. We're on the 1. Neat accounts. The 2 is Scott Shallow, ridden by Dodd. The 3, Dancing Tudor, ridden by Hughes. The 4, Dandy Sprinter, ridden by Alvetto. The 5 is Urban Winner, ridden by Thorpe. The 6 is Aunt B, ridden by Bates. Z7 is Arctic Crop. He is the favorite today, rocking the blue bandages. I look much better in this game. He's ridden by Kramer. The 8 is Odd Cowboy, ridden by Hunter. The 9 is Green Earth, ridden by Ryan. Z10 is Loud Saloon. That is Saloon. Saloon would be 2 O's. Ridden by Handsome. The 11 is Formal Stage, ridden by Villa. Z12 is Scary Magic, ridden by Ross. Z13 is Smart Plan, ridden by Boyle. Z14 is Lost Saints, ridden by Kelly. Back to us, the 1. Need a count. We have a chance to finish in the money in today's Sprinter Cup. Could you imagine if she wins? This would be our first G1 win in this game on this file. I'm excited. I'm just excited at the prospect of us even finishing in the money. I didn't think she was really going to have a chance here today. And I've been feeling very comfortable with her. We've won 3 races with her back-to-back, 4 total in this video alone. I'm liking Need a Count. I'm liking her a lot. And hopefully we'll be able to still run her at least until she's 5 years old. Here we go. Sprinters Cup. And we're off. Let's see what the field does here. Okay. She's dropping a little bit. It's more than I would like. Actually, she's dropping a lot of it. We'll get her caught back up here. Positioning wise, I don't know what to do because I don't know what the field is going to do. The inside is still open. I'm hoping I think the gap is actually big enough. Hopefully they actually don't move inside. Wow, we actually have a gap here. Holy crap. Okay, that 12 is taken off. That's Lost Saint, of course. I don't think we're catching that horse. Holy cow. Not catching Lost Saint. Need a Count is gassing here. Unfortunately, may have gotten her going too soon. That's a bummer. I was hopeful. Hopefully we were gonna have a really good showing. We had the easiest trip possible, but I was worried about starting her too late, and apparently I started her too early. Her stamina drained really quick. They finished 1, 2, 3. Lost Saint, Arctic Crop, and Aunt B. We were supposed to finish 6th. We finished 11th. Bad stretch. I know. Too early. It's kind of a bummer. We really didn't use hardly any stamina during that race. I'm surprised she gassed out so quickly. I feel like I timed the stamina around the same times that I've timed it on other occasions, but whatever. It is what it is. Next week, they should be blue. Alright, let's see what you guys can do for us. Well, Need a Count's not ready. Loving Bell is. Cannot believe we have to get you going halfway through the race, bro. Golly. Let's go back to the opens here. Need a Count. We'll race her. Try to get her a race this week. She blue? She's ready to go. Okay. Still wasn't a bad showing. We just got her going a little early. Let's try her at 7 furlongs. Yeah. I mean, in this G2, I should say. She's ran at 7 furlongs. Let's actually try her at G2. G1, I think, was still a little tough for her. And clearly, I mean, she's not Aunt B or Arctic Crop or freaking Lost Saint. I know she's not any of those horses. So let's see how she does in a G2. Field of 14. Better odds here today. Still kind of similar to what we had in the last race. Aunt B is here. Fantastic. And I'm being sarcastic about that. Stern Carroll, another good horse, but a long shot here today. Musical Club, not bad as well. All right, let's see what we can do in this G2. She doesn't perform well here, then clearly G3s may be her best. Or I should say G3s may be the furthest she can go. But nothing more than that. I don't know why we're dropping so far to the back. And when I say I don't know, I do know. I'm just saying, some races it happens and some it doesn't. I don't understand. That I do not understand. Why it happens in some races and others it doesn't. Some races I won't touch her at all and she'll still remain midfield. Race like this, I, again, don't touch her and then she drops to the back of the pack. Very confusing. Okay, do not get blocked, please. This is what I was hoping or thinking we could have done in that G1, and clearly that did not happen. Okay, just push through. Finish strong. She's finishing strong. Relatively strong. We're going to get fifth place, I think, hopefully. Fifth? Fifth. All right, we'll take it. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know if we could have won. I still feel like the field is faster. And, of course, A and B wins. We were supposed to finish fifth. We finished fifth. That sounds weird. I don't think that's what I was trying to say. But, yeah. So, G1s, no. G2s, no. Let's try a G3. If that somehow doesn't go well either, then I guess we'll just got a sticker. We just have to sticker to the opens. Loving Bell is up, but before that, let's see if we can get her in a G3 in a couple of weeks here. G1s, it's tempting, but we're not going to do it. Ooh, I know what these races are, but we're not doing them. We're not capable. G3, 9 furlongs. We'll see how she handles that. Loving Bell is up. We're going to try to get through this year. In fact, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're already in the month of November, so get through this year. Loving Bell, of course, we're the favorite. We know he can handle these open races. Gotta get him started early. We are carrying a lot of weight. I am noticing that as well. In fact, actually, to be honest, I just noticed we're carrying 13 pounds more than most of the riders in this race. Yeah, I should be running him in grade 3s, perhaps. I wasn't even paying attention to the weight. But like I said in my 2001 video, the weight doesn't always play a factor in these games. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's random. I'm going to keep him right here. For now. Like I said, the inside's definitely not open. We're going to have to make an outside trip. Yikes. We're good stamina-wise. He should not gas out when we get our spurt going. Like, at all. Alright, come up this incline here. Wait till we flatten out. Okay. 4.0. Gotta get him going. Gotta get him to the front here. You gotta go. You gotta go. Gosh, his speed is like 66, but I swear you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't know it. It still takes him forever to get going. Like, I can't get him going any sooner than that, guys. Like, 4 furlongs is still early enough. And he still finishes with... I wasn't kidding when I said I had to get him going halfway through the race. We weren't even supposed to finish 8th. We were supposed to... Loving Bell, you're becoming a headache. Golly, you are becoming such a headache. I know he doesn't like to run on the outside. I don't have a choice half of these times. There's no space on the inside. I guess I could gamble it. I could just stay on the inside and hope it's going to open up. I don't like doing that, you guys know, and that doesn't always work neither. That's literally good. It's a gamble. It doesn't always pay off. Golly, Loving Bell. We're the favorite, but we also are dealing with this weight. We can run him in a G1? Have we ran him in a G1 before? Well, let's try it. I want to see if we race with extra weight or not. Let me save right quick, actually. Man, oh man. At this point, I'm so glad this isn't 2004. We would have lost this horse by now. But man, that's like 5 races we were the favorite and we did not win. Like, come on, dude. This horse is so weird. Wait, let me compare need accounts stats. Her braking is 41. Her braking is worse than his. Yeah, she seems to take... She gets going a lot quicker than he does. It seems like he takes forever to get to top speed. His braking is 44. Like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. Who's up first? Need account. In this grade 3. Long shot. Wow. That's weird. We have better odds on the G2 and the G1, but today they're like, no, we're not giving her a chance. Maybe the longer distance, I don't know. Could be the track as well, I guess. I'm sick of being the favorite with Loving Bell and not winning at this point. It's nothing worse than being the favorite and losing. Yeah, it doesn't feel great when you're supposed to finish in a certain place, even if it's not the favorite, and you don't do that well. Yeah, that also is not a good feeling, but I will take that over being the favorite and just not even coming close to winning. Like, we're not even coming close. Like, clearly his outside trips are terrible. He can't do it. I get it, but it's like, what else am I supposed to do? Sometimes the AI don't move. You don't really have a choice. It'd be different if the AI actually responded to your movements and moved out the way, but of course, anybody that's played this game knows that doesn't happen all the time. In fact, it rarely happens. You just have to, like, here, you move inside for what? You didn't need to do that, and then you're going to move outside. Like, that's what I mean. It's just, it's so stupid. Even after all these years of playing this game, it still doesn't get old. It's the dumbest thing. It's the dumbest thing, man. Oh, you're just going to move right in front of me and block me. Oh, wow. How was I supposed to know that was coming? Oh, right. I wasn't. There was zero reason to do it. Oh my goodness, the AI give me anxiety in this game. Sometimes they really do. They really do. Gosh, they can give me such anxiety. Like, seriously, if there were actual inquiries in this game, there would be an inquiry in every single race, right, or objections from the AI. We're not going to go through this post-parade. We're almost at the end of this episode. Not good odds here today. Don't care. Just want to see if we can do relatively well, but we could have finished way better in that race. Horse moves out in front of us for no reason at all, stops our momentum. Like, why did they ever program the AI to be like that? Like, that's so obnoxious. Oh my gosh, it's funny at this point. Like I said, I'm so used to it. I know there's nothing I can do. It's just part of the game, literally. Sometimes you just got to get fortunate with just having the right positioning and moving at the right time. But like I said, sometimes you don't always get those opportunities. You just don't. How can you? You can be as smart as a whip, but if the AI move when you're not expecting it, like, what do? You respond and just hope that you can try to recover, but you can't always recover. Naturally, nobody is perfect in the world. Nothing is surely perfect in this game. Those type of things are going to happen at some point to every player, regardless of skill level. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. You just have to wing it. It's the only benefit of being on a front runner that is going to race in front of everybody else. You don't have to worry about that. That is one benefit about having front running horses. I trust me, I know that is definitely a benefit. You do not have to worry about the AI doing stupid stuff, getting in your way. Show us what you got, Loving. This is a G1 now. Show us what you got here. I got you going as well as I thought I could. And we finish in the money. We're 5th right now. We may drop a place. Here comes the 3. I think we still finished 5th. Holy crap. We finished in the money in a G1 for Loving Bell. Wow. Obviously, we kept inside position. I mean, I start my stretches the same time with this horse. I literally do. I guess it's just a matter of inside and outside positioning that makes a huge difference. I guess this horse clearly can't handle outside runs. Not for a long duration of time, clearly. He can handle it when it comes to just getting around a horse and then settling back inside, but he cannot sustain long runs on the outside. That's been made apparent. Okay, they should be ready after this week, and these will be the last 2 races before we close out this episode and the year, and they're not ready. Actually, why am I waiting? I can just register them in a race anyways. Need accounts. We'll get you on this one, 8 furlongs. You should be fine for that. I didn't mean to back out, but I did. Loving Bell, I don't know what to do with you anymore. 9 furlongs on the open. I didn't even pay attention to the weight in the last race. Felt like we ran better though. Maybe the weight handicapping is really affecting us. Anyways, this will be their last 2 races on the last week of December. Close out this episode, which has been a solid episode. Like I said, Loving Bell is really the only horse we've been struggling on. We've done fine everywhere else. He's the only one that's really given any issues, so to speak. Need accounts. Not the favorites, but we have a chance. In fact, there's a lot of horses that are expected to finish kind of in the same area, so this race could go any way, any which way. Gate position number 3. I like it. I think we have a chance to win if we run a close to perfect race. We'll see. Ooh, pressed it out low soon. It's okay. I don't know what this field is going to do, so I'm going to get her going just a little bit just in case she drops back too far, like now. Okay. I was scared that was going to happen, and it did, but I was able to adjust her accordingly. Why are they running 7 wide up there? 6 wide. Like, gosh, close in. It's so funny in this game. The AI will be running 6 or 7 wide for no reason at all. Like, they have plenty of space to move in, and they just stay in their lanes. That staying in their lanes, running 6 wide on the back stretches makes no sense. Now, okay. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to stay here. Hopefully we can get this gap. I feel like we always get good inside gaps here with neat accounts. Like, I feel like we rarely get this with Loving Bell, but we're not going anywhere. I don't think there's much I can do. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be a tight race. There's a lot of horses kind of expected to finish in the same spot, so whatever. I'm sure we probably were supposed to do a place better. Maybe 7th. I think we were supposed to do 6th. Let's see. 5th. Whatever. I'm not disappointed. Nita Count has been doing... She's done well for us this year. Really can't complain. She's been solid. Loving Bell. Let's see. Are you carrying more weight here today? 121? Okay. A couple of horses are carrying 121, so it looks like no handicap. We're the second favorite. At this point, it doesn't matter. I know. Half the time, it doesn't matter realistically, but it's still a good indicator of how well you should perform. That's what it really is. Not necessarily, obviously, what position you'll finish, but an indicator of how well you should perform. We should win this race, or come in second at least. Like I said, he does not do well on the outside, so I'm going to have to make sure I try to keep him on an inside trip to the best of my ability. I don't have a choice here. Like I said, I've realized he just seems to just go. He's like going backwards when I've tried to take him on the outside. He does not do well with that at all. So I know we gotta keep him inside and I guess just be patient. And maybe we just won't get that opportunity. But like I said, he does not do well on the outside at all. That's apparent. So I can't run him like that anymore. This horse is just moving right in front of me. Like, bro, I need some space, man. Thank you. Okay, we're getting them moving up here pretty timely. We're as close to the inside as I can get. I don't think there's much else I can do. Now we're going to dive down. Okay, let's see if we can actually get this win. He's barely going anywhere. The 2 is held up. We got to catch that 1. Late spurt again, as usual with this horse. So late. Come on, Loving, get there. Get there. Get there. Photo finish at the wire. We're going to get there. Just in time, I think. That's so close. He takes so long to get the top speed. I do not like it at all. Did we get there? That's going to be close. Maybe we didn't. I mean, we actually weren't supposed to win, but we could have. Let's see. Nope, we didn't win. Darn it. Came in second. He takes forever to get going. He takes forever to get the top speed. It's such a shame. It is such a shame. He gets forever. Like I said, clearly The inside trips work for us, but it still takes him forever to get to top speed. He just crawls along. Crawls along, but it is what it is. We'll finish the year on that note. Bass Navy, best 2-year-old. Well, it appears. We'll actually look at the official certifications here in a second. The official awards: Cruel Love for 3-year-old. 3-year-old Dirt, Free Fear. 4-year-old Turf, Captain Fame. 4-year-old Dirt, Fusion Power. Let's look at the end of the year. Horse of the year was Stern Liquor. Won the Winter GP. Best Sprinter was Blues Bird. Best Dirt Horse was Free Fear. Best Older Horse, Silly Hawk. Best Older Mare, Blues Bird. Best 3-year-old Colt, Stern Liquor. Best 3-year-old Filly, Fine Rhythm. Best 2-year-old Colts, Fast Navy. And best 2-year-old Filly, Sleepy Ruin. Jockey ratings: Ross ends up winning 100. Has 144 meets total. He participated in this year. 34 wins, 21 places, 23 average. We finished with only 34 races this year. Only 6 wins, 3 places, a 17 average. Is nothing like in Gallop Racer 2004, unfortunately. But we were still second with average, behind Ross. And we'll build on that. Earnings, of course, nothing. We barely participated in any big races. Only 20 Gs, which I don't care about. Year 2, not terrible. Our foal will be born this year at least. I'm really excited for that, as I'm hoping you all will be as well. We will be breeding again. Let's go out to the pasture to see who we'll be breeding this time. We did Lost Sun and Only Ocean. Didn't mean to breed. So this year we'll do Only Ocean and Special Silence. We'll see what we get from those two. But I'm excited. I am excited. See what type of foal we will get. And yeah, we'll continue to build, work here. Loving Bell, so many races we should have won with him, but like I said, he takes forever to get going. I got so excited off of that first win. I thought every race was going to be like that, and it has not. In that first race we ran with him, which I can't even go back to see. It's such a bummer. Yeah, we won 9 furlongs on the dirt. Again, we've been running these races pretty much the same for the most part. It's just a matter of whether we've been inside or out, but we pretty much ran them the same. Universally, he just takes forever to get going, and like I said, I realize we have to keep him inside because he won't get his speed on the outside. Need account, she's been fine. I really have no complaints with her. Yeah, we haven't won any races in the last couple, but still, she's still got 4 wins to her name, 3 places. And hopefully this will be her best year, I'm thinking. Because can we retire her yet? We cannot. So she's still not hit her peak, which is good. Like I said, hopefully this will be her best year. And I guess we'll continue to stick her in opens. Same thing for Loving Bell, give or take. Notice some of the handicaps, and that definitely seems to mess with us. Now let's get him. Let's try him in a G3 here. And then need a count. Whenever she's ready to go. End of the month. Oh, let's see. She'll be running with the fillies here, it appears. Or she'll be running with everybody. I want to run her against the girls in this G3. See if we can try to get some money. But that will do it for this episode. As always, appreciate you guys' love and support on the channel. 2004 will be back right around the corner here. I need time to record Horse Racing Manager 1 and 2. I think Horse Racing Manager 1 first. Like I said, I'll be doing Harness Horse Racing mode in that game. We'll get that going as soon as I get some free time here. Appreciate you guys' love and support as always. Until next time, Horse Racing Gamer signing out. I'll be up around fantastic day. See ya and goodbye.